5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
What's up mga titos and titas? Welcome to Crypto Live Pilipinas Thursday edition and breaking support edition tayo mga titos and titas. Magandang Thursday morning po sa ating lahat. May nakikita na ako dito mga nakaredy na ng panalok. Abay, mahusay. Sanay na sanay dito sa tambayan. Salok edition, sabi ni Tita Jais. Excited? Dito lang sa tambayan yan. Bakit ganito? Ano ba meron dito sa tambayan natin? Pagka nalalaglag, excited ng mga tao. Excited ng mga tambaya. Yan. Ayos na ayos pala. Magandang Thursday morning po ulit sa ating lahat mga titos and titas. Sana nga, no, ay super excited kayo sa salukan time dito sa crypto mga titos and titas. Saan tayo sasalok? Sisilipin natin mamaya sa chart yan, no? Kasi nga na-break natin yung support. Meron tayong tinitignan the past 2 days. Sabi natin the past 2 days kasi is Tito Josh ng Adra siya. The past 2 days, bakit ganito? Wait lang. Sabi natin may bear flag, di ba? May bear flag tayo nakikita. Meron din tayong nakikitang buko dun sa bear flag na nakikita natin. Meron ding rising wedge, di ba? And then yesterday, sabi natin, we are sitting sa support natin. And then finally, paggising natin, laglag na sa support. So, importante yon na makita natin kung saan tayo sasalok. Oo. Solid sumali sa Patreon. Sabi ni Tito Wendell, ang daming info. Ayun, blow by blow tayo kahapon eh. Blow by blow kahapon na nangyari dyan sa Patreon, ha, Tito Wendell. Salamat po sa suporta, mga solid Patreonatics natin. So, ipasok na natin. Wag na natin patagalin kasi may guest tayo today. Sa show natin, si Tito John CRISPALA ng PANDOJO, ng Pando Project, mga titos at titas. Ikukwentuhan lang niya tayo. Tita Greta Sevilla, solid, sabi niya, good morning, thank you po sa advice sa Patreon. Mga nasa front seat natin, well, yun na no? Hindi na kinakabahan kasi as early as start of the week, di ba? Alam na natin kung ano yung gagawin. Nabulungan na. Nasa front seat Kaya kung gusto niyo sumama doon sa front seat, you can go to patreon.com/TitoVlogs. Patreon.com/TitoVlogs po ang inyong pupuntahan para kayo ay masama doon sa front seat. Nasa description din ng video natin yan Hanggang sa ng downtrend, tara na. Papalipasin lang natin yung mga balita. Ipapasok ko muna, syempre, yung gusto ng lahat, yung chart kasi sabi ko nga sa inyo, may guest tayo today. Yung Pando Project, pag-uusapan natin anong mga opportunities while crypto is downtrend. Meron silang ilo-launch na project. Pagkukwentuhan natin yan. Dali lang. Steady lang. Steady lang ka mga tambay. Asan ako? Papasok natin yung chart mga titos and titas. Bago tayo magbabalita. Musta na daw ang Luna? Hanggang saan ang downtrend? Ayun, Tita Marilyn Carpio, Tito Sniper, sisilipin natin hanggang saan ang downtrend Teka lang. Pakita siya. 29.2. Ayun 29.2 na pala tayo. Nakalong ako Kumita na siguro itong long ko ganun lang naman no? Yun na nga. Okay. Yun lang. Nakalong na ulit No, pagka lagari lang no, sa futures Close ko na kaya. Oras na ba? Turuan ko kayo mag-futures May tingin ako 1 hour Ayan, katulad niyan. 1 hour time frame, no? Binobomba tayo sa 1 hour, papunta tayo sa oversold. Titignan mo ngayon yung 3 hour. Paakyat pa ba? May room pa ba yung 3 hour? Yes. Alas 12 kasi magsasara. Lalo na yung 4 hour kasi alas 12 magsasara yung 4 hour Meron pa ba 11 Natin Pwede na i-close to. Pag sa futures kasi pagka may konting kita na, sayang. Diba? Mamaya, saka natin pag-usapan yung futures. Pero pag gusto nyo mag-trade ng futures, I'm using BYBIT, no, mga titos and titas. You can register sa BYBIT gamit yung ating link sa description ng video na to. Okay? And follow us also on Twitter. Nandyan yung mga futures trade natin. Kinukwento natin dyan. But puntahan natin yung pinaka-importante ngayong araw na ito, mga titos at titas. Hide ko muna yung indicators. Yan. Makikita nyo po sa drawing natin. Alisin ko na rin muna to. Ito na lang sundin natin. Yung bear flag, no? Ito po, yung parallel channel. Na-break natin kasi to. Yun. Na-break. Kita eh. Kita sa 4-hour talaga eh. Na-break natin yan. So, ang tatargetin yan, mga titos and titas, is probably mga 22K. Pero hindi naman kagad mabilis i-slide yan sa 22K. May mga bounce pa yan, ha, mga titos and titas. Tapos, yung isa nating tinitignan na rising wedge, ang target nitong rising wedge, since bearish pattern yan, is the bottom of the wedge. So, mga 27.4, 27.5 area. No, yan yung tinitignan natin na support, mga titos at titas. Kasi ito right now, ito yung mga biniyak na support, ha. Yan 29.1. 'Di ba? Yan po yung mga biniyak na support, mga titos at titas. Tapos itong area na to yung next 28 area will be your next support, mga titos at titas. Pag nag-rally, haharangin itong mga linya na to. Yan ang magiging resistance. 4-hour time frame po itong tinitignan natin, ha, mga titos and titas. This is just a 4-hour time frame. No? Please take note. Kaya mabilis lang mangyari yan. No? Mabilis lang mangyari yan. Tapos, sa weekly time frame, dito ko ba nilagay yun? I think dito eh. Hindi ito. Kahapon, meron akong tinitignan na swing sa weekly eh. Parang 29 to 37. Teka lang, pakita ko po sa inyo. Yun nga lang, mas naunang bumigay sa 29 ito. Bigay sa 29. So, mukhang hindi na mangyayaring 29 to 37. Sa ngayon, Sa ngayon, pero I think, but I think, ito po, no, yung mga gustong lumabas na ipit, diba? Especially sa alts. Kasi nabubugbog na naman yung alts eh. Ito hong trend line na to, magiging resistance din yan. Pwedeng bumalik yan. Pwedeng today, bumalik yan dito eh. Pwedeng bumalik yan dito today. Pwedeng i-touch yan. Pwedeng umakyat pa ng konti ito today. You can take that opportunity. Take that opportunity to lighten up, especially sa mga alts, no? Especially sa mga short-term trades niyo. Ako sa alts talaga. Kasi nakita na natin kung paano nabubugbog yung alts eh, no? Pero syempre, itong ating programa, rated KKBB tayo, ha? Kanya-kanyang bili at benta po. Hindi yan recommendation to buy, to sell, or to hold. Gusto ni Tito Nike Joe na magkaroon tayo ng news. Okay. Sige, maghahanap tayo ng balita. Tito, yung BTC pang long-term din. Long-term talaga. Hindi long-term din. Hindi siya pang long-term din. Long-term talaga dapat pag Bitcoin, no? But, sa portfolio construction kasi, ito, i-share ko lang, mga titos at titas. Sa portfolio, sa pagte-trade po kasi, Tito Excel Burgos, no? Kailangan mong i-identify ano yung short-term, ano yung long-term mo na portfolio. Or, una muna pala, anong klaseng trader ka? Diba? Long-term ba ako or short-term? Pero most of us, syempre, gustong sumubok para malaman kung anong klase ba tayo na trader. Okay? So, there's nothing wrong if you're going to build 2 accounts, 2 portfolios na meron kang pang long term, no, at meron kang pang short term. But don't mix it, no? Pwede ka naman mag-open sa iba't ibang nawala yung sound effects ng KKBB. Pwede ka naman mag-open sa iba't ibang exchanges, di ba? Yung isang portfolio mo pang short term. So doon kayo nagte-trade. No, doon kayo nagba-buy and sell for profit. Yung long term mo na portfolio, which is may Bitcoin ka, sabi nga natin, pang long term talaga yung Bitcoin. bodega alkansya ka lang dun. So, ang pwedeng gawin, yung kinikita mo sa short term, nilalagay mo sa pang long term. No? Kasi, crypto talaga, since we're so early, dapat ang mindset mo long term. Dapat ang mindset long term. Para sa akin lang, mga titos at titas. Pero pag long term ka, you have to check yung mga projects na pwede din pang long term. No? Para hindi ka mahirapan, hindi ka na mahirapan mag-isip, Bitcoin. Just buy Bitcoin. Just bodega Bitcoin. Diba? Maganda nga rin yung buy ng stock. Sabi ni Tito, stocking sats. Oh. Oo. So, hanap tayo ng mga balita. So, yan po. No? Yan ang pwedeng puntahan ng Bitcoin natin ngayon. So far, tignan ko lang Balikan natin itong Bitcoin Ito kasi ang tinitignan ko no. Sa shorter time frame, sa 1 hour, pag napunta po ito ng overbought, somewhere here, sa 102, no, yan. Nauuntog, yan. Pagka napunta po yan dyan, in the next, siguro 2-3 hours, mapupunta yan dyan at pwedeng bumaba Pwedeng bumaba. Itong 3-hour time frame mo, yes, mukhang pataas, pero baka yumuko. No? Kaya bantayan nyo po yun, Nakakakita ba tayo ng resistance? Ito may resistance dito Sa short term to ito may resistance po dito sa area na to. Kuha na lang natin yung wick ng candle. Ito, yung EMA 13 will be a heavy resistance sa 3-hour time frame. No? Pero a lot of price action happens po, mga titos and titas, sa gabi. So, pero makikita nyo yung paint nitong candle. Pag hirap na po yan dito, nauuntog na yan dyan. Nauuntog na yan dyan sa area ng 29.3, 29.5 area. Sa EMA, nauuntog na yan dyan. Most likely, walang chart pala. Sorry. No. Ito na. Sabi ng mga nababasa ko is hold until dumating ang airdrop ng bagong tokens. Okay. So, ito pala, no? Wala palang chart So, ito po, no, mga titos at titas. Most likely, ito, sa 1 hour time frame, balikan ko po ito. No? 1 hour time frame kasi, ang tinitignan is yung stochastic RSI sa short term. Very immediate short term. Diba? Pag umabot po yan dito sa 103, dito sa area kung saan siya lumulubog madalas, pag umabot po yan dyan, mga titos at titas, pwedeng bababa na yung price Yung mga next candle. Siguro mga next 2 candles natin, bababa na yung price na yan. Ang mangyayari, sa 3-hour candle mo, since nakakakita tayo ng resistance, itong area na yan, 29.3, no? May resistance na po tayo nakikita dyan, pababa po itong EMA, magiging heavy resistance itong EMA yung yellow. 3 hours, so matagal yan, ilang 1 hour yan bago ka makabuo niyan. So itong stochastic mo sa 3 hours, pwedeng yumuko. Sa 4 hour mo, nasa na resistance, ayun din, yung EMA rin, magiging resistance. No, mga titos and titas. Kaya, crucial ulit ito mamaya, paggising ng US market. Okay? Paggising ng US, pag open na US, magiging crucial itong area na to, kasi kung hindi niya yan mabibiyak at mauuntog-untog niya, paggising ng US, alam na this. Short na naman tayo niyan. Short na naman. Ganun lang naman Di ba? No, mag-short na naman si Tito niya. Kaso di naman ako natutulog na naka-shorts. Pajama ako diba? So baka magda-down na naman tayo. Pero so far, wala pa tayong nakikitang sign na magbubuhos yan. Not until we finish ito. Yan. Until tamaan at mauntog natin yung EMA, hindi talaga natin biyakin. Most likely, baka mauntog. Baka magbuhos na naman paggising ng US. Anong oras ang open ng US? 9 p.m., 9:30 area. Nandyan yung action. Kaya nakikita nyo yung price action sa area po na yan. O yan na muna, mga titos at titas I hope may natutunan kayo. Teka muna, kasi may guest tayo sa show Mga titos and titas So magko-commercial lang si Tito. Sa pagbabalik natin, Tita Glenn Marie and Tita Nike Joe, ipapasok natin si Tito John CRISPALA. Mga titos and titas. Teka, sasagot lang ako bago tayo mag-commercial. Ano po mga advice sa Luna? Tito Gideon ko. Yun, tagal na nitong Luna. I don't know kung may hawak pa kayo niyan. Pero ako, I don't have Luna kasi. I'd rather put my money dun sa mga ibang projects na lang. Kasi para sa akin, pumasok na yung Luna sa stage na naging highly speculative na siya for me. Okay? So since sa portfolio ko, kota na ako sa highly speculative ng mga liliit na tokens di ba? So I will not touch Luna anymore. Kasi hindi na siya yung Luna na tinitignan ko dati. Kasi si Luna nasa top di ba? Kumbaga Luna kinaklasify ko para sabihin mo na second liner pagdating sa stock market But since nawala na siya doon, naging highly speculative na siya, I won't touch it. Di ba? Yun yung sa akin Pero if you're following it, if you believe na aakyat pa yan, sabi nila mag-airdrop daw sila, no? Pero kasi ngayon ang gulo pa no? Ang gulo pa. Ayoko na makisali doon sa gulo nila. Bahala na sila doon. So that's highly speculative play for me right now. And being a risk manager, meron lang akong inaalat na certain percentage of my portfolio para sa mga highly speculative. Puno na. Diba? Puno na yun So I won't touch Luna. I'd rather buy other highly speculative stocks na naiintindihan ko. Kasi ngayon, nagkakagulo sila. And, syempre, yung Bitcoin, di ba? Yung Bitcoin, nag-aalboroto, madudurog lahat ng alts I'd rather focus on the big caps right now. Yun. Tito moves. Yan na muna, mga titos and titas. Maghahanap po si Tito sa pagbabalik. Kakausapin natin, Pando Project, sa pagbabalik ng Crypto Live Pilipinas. We are back, mga titos and titas, and welcome to our final set. Ito, brought to you by PANDOJO, mga titos and titas. Papasok na natin ang guest natin today, ang pinakagwapo at macho, si Tito John. Teka, paano ko yun dito? Tito John CRISPALA ng Pando Project. Ito na, he will share with us, mga titos and titas, yung mailo-launch na app nila, ha? Yan na. Tito John, welcome to... Teka, nakamute ako. Tito John, welcome to the show.
Tito G, kumusta?
Ayun. Ayos naman. Bumati ka muna, Tito. Marami kang fans dito.
Oh, mga Tito Natix, magandang hapon. Thanks for having me.
Ayun. So, Tito, you're going to share with us itong... PANDOJO. Last time I remember nung nag-guest ka dito, I think 1 month ago yon no, that ito yung mga titos and titas, no, para doon sa hindi baka nakakalimutan nyo na, ito yung turn on to earn na project, no, yung Pando Project na turn on to earn, and isa sa mga ilo-launch nila, so napakadaming project doon sa under the Pando Project, madaming mga applications na pwedeng gamitin. So ang isa sa ilo-launch nila this May is itong PANDOJO. So si Tito John, ikukwento niya sa atin, paano nga ba tayo mate-turn on dito at earn dito sa PANDOJO? Tito John, take it away.
Oh, sure. So, unang-una, just to give you a refresher, well, I guess first off, kung na-miss niyo yung unang AMA, you can refer back to Tito G's video. So, i-search niyo na lang yung first part of the AMA. But to give you a quick summary, so our technology is it's intended to improve the quality of streaming. Kasi alam mo naman sa Pilipinas, marami tayong lag, di ba? Tsaka buffering. And so because a lot of that is coming from the CDN server, centralized server. So lahat naman puro centralized. So we're taking streaming to the decentralized platform sa loob ng blockchain. And so meron kaming technology, ang tawag namin na Rametron, and what it is, it's a node. Itong node na ito, convert mo yung PC mo into an actual node, and that's just by downloading an application. And the way it's activated, you activate it through staking. So itong node na ito, its main job is to relay the data. Kasi sa loob ng blockchain, di ba, peer-to-peer. So imagine, instead of one centralized server, where oftentimes nako-congest sila, nababottleneck, di ba? That's how you get the buffering and the lag. So inside the blockchain, peer-to-peer siya. So nakaka-relieve siya ng maraming pressure compared to the centralized approach. So this is decentralized streaming platform. And so when you activate the Rametron, you activate it through staking. And so ang rewards naman sa pag-i-stake is 2 ways. So you can, number 1, you can do simple staking. Ang simple stake naman, you can earn 100% APY. So fixed na yon, ha? Because the way it's being distributed is you're going to earn 2.5% per week. So pag simple stake, pwede mo na siyang i-withdraw every single week, every Monday morning. If we withdraw mo na siya, makikita mo siya sa application mo, which I'll show you here in a little bit. And then pwede mo siya i-withdraw sa Pando wallet, which is also a wallet that you will create. And then from there you can either withdraw it and exchange it to fiat, or you can exchange it for another token, which you can take to L-Bank exchange, which is where you can make your exchanges. Yung pangalawang way naman is compound staking. So kung kino-compound mo siya every single week, makakaipon ka naman ng 300% APY. And so right now, currently, our price action is consolidating at 10 cents. And so with a lot of the catalysts that we have that we are preparing to launch, it's positive news in terms of which way it's going to go. And so that's just a brief synopsis, di ba? So yung Rametron, para siyang, sabihin na natin para siyang cellphone tower. Kasi yung cellphone nyo, reliant siya sa cellphone tower in order to get the reception, di ba? So yung Rametron mo, it works exactly the same way. And you can earn by staking, and you can also earn by delivering the data. So kung sabihin na natin halimbawa kung yung next door neighbor mo nanonood siya ng movie or video, and yung Rametron app mo ang pinakamalapit na nagbibigay ng stream sa neighbor mo. So when your Rametron is at work, you're going to earn for delivering that work. So that's the third way of earning. And so a lot of this parang ano na siya, parang real estate na. Because you can have as many Rametron units as much as you want. So pwede mo siya i-position in different strategic places. So you can earn passive income. Lahat ito in the form of passive income. And so that's what powers up the network. You are sharing some of your unutilized data. And once the platform is powered up, then we talk about our array of decentralized applications that we are about to release. And lahat ng mga applications na ito, they're all related to streaming, social media networks, and stuff like that. And a lot of that is taking place inside the blockchain. So we have our own blockchain. So marami na kaming utilities kasi we just launched in November. But we've been spending the last 3 years building our utilities in the background. So we're just coming out of the woodwork, and now we're just beginning to make some noise. And so yun ang position ko sa company. I'm the Director of Business Development sa Philippines. And so I'm here to connect with the community, to establish the community, because we need to have a very solid foundation. And so yung foundation na yun ay yung Rametron. Because if we have enough Rametron units all over the Philippines, mababalanse yung distribution ng stream. And so the main intent is to eliminate the lag and the buffering. And so if we have enough units out there, we're going to accomplish that, and then we're going to release all of our applications. So that's the quick explanation as far as the foundation.
So you've mentioned, Tito, na nag-start kayo November, no? November ba last
last
3
year.
years ago.
Last
You're
quarter,
developing
yeah.
na. 3 years ago you're developing na. So far, kamusta, Tito, yung market share sa global at saka sa Philippines?
Okay. So karamihan ng share ngayon, so wala pa sa US ha. So we're making you the priority first. Because over here we're going to be targeting a lot of the gaming community and a lot of the streamers. Alam mo naman dito, karamihan na especially Philippines is the gaming capital of the world, right? Everybody games, everybody streams, a lot of YouTubers. And so, we focus more on the eastern side of the globe first, and then eventually we work our way down to the western area. And hindi siya parang it's not like the traditional project where a project wala siyang utility. So in order for them to make an investment of what they're proposing, they have to go into the market so they can get some money, diba? And then they make their investment. So we're self-funded. So we don't owe anybody anything. And so that's what the CEO and the co-founders had wanted to begin with. So they wanted the full control. So everything has been quiet for the last 3 years. And so when we launched our blockchain in November, nilabas na nila lahat. And yung nga ang argument ko sa kanila, nilabas na nila lahat. Parang nawala na lahat ng mga catalysts. But no, we have a lot more to go. Trust me, we have a lot more to go. But they wanted to come out with so much utility to make everybody believe na solid talaga itong project na ito. And truly, lahat ng mga income potentials that you can earn, you earn all of that just for turning it on. So you download the app, you just turn on the switch, yun. All you have to do is put in 40 hours per week in the network, then you earn. So kung isa kang play to earn gamer, right? I-combination mo na lang ito sa turn on to earn. Naging doble na yung income mo, di ba? So play to earn, turn on to earn. Yeah.
Oo.
Yeah.
So aside from kasi ang tinitignan natin, so ang nakita ko dito nakakaiba dun sa project, Aside from kasi yung when you say kasi staking, yung normal staking kasi meron na mga nag-o-offer na ibang mga platforms na mag-stake ka ng token sila and then you're going to earn. You can also compound it. But I think the difference, correct me if I'm wrong, kung na meron kang additional way of earning, so aside from staking, kapag ka ginamit yung node mo nung kapitbahay mo o yung may malapit sa'yo na gumamit ng node mo, so you're going to earn din.
Yes. Kasi yun ang tawag namin ng proof of engagement. And you'll see that on the first video too. So check out that first video, the first AMA. Everything is broken down. You'll see numbers and everything. So I don't want to reiterate, but that way you can give the other video more views too.
So yung mga with regards dito sa PANDOJO, no, yung unang app na ilo-launch, unang DApp
Yes.
na ilo-launch sa blockchain ninyo.
Yes.
So this is built for streamers, di ba? And so yung streamers can earn, tama ba? And yung mga manonood ba, can they also earn?
Of course. Yeah. And I have some visuals for that if I may share.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so we're going to release PANDOJO this week. This is going to be the public beta release. So we've been doing. Actually, technically, we were supposed to release this app last year na, but we take it very seriously sa mga beta testers namin kasi we attend to all of their feedback and all of their suggestions. So every time ini-implement namin yung mga suggestions nila. And so ito na yung pangatlong beses na talagang dinu over namin. And even though right now, so if you are on the Play Store, pwede mo na siya i-download. But I think right now you might end up downloading the. This is also a beta test too, but they just kind of made it publicly right now. You might end up downloading the old version. And even for me personally, I was, I wasn't expecting what I had experienced, even with the old version. So it exceeded my expectations talaga. It truly will, sabihin na natin ganito, it will contend with Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Imagine all of that all combined in one application. Here, let me show you right now. So the old application, it's orange, so they kind of changed the whole UI experience, and so it's going to be released in 3 phases. So phase 1, you can upload videos, you can go live stream, you can do chat. Ang hindi lang available on phase 1 is the subscriptions and anything else that's monetary related, like as far as earning PTX and stuff like that. So because everything will be rolled in phases, and so this is how we're going to do it. So if you look at over here on the second screen on phase 2, there you can even see, you can link all of your social media channels in your main page, and then you can go live within just one click of a button. And for a lot of us live streamers, you have to invest in a third-party application like an OBS, diba? So, and sometimes depending on what you're getting, that also costs money. So at least with this, we integrated all of that in the applications too. So you just click the button and then you go live. You also have multi-angle features. So if you want to do like a certain type of video na kailangan mo ng different angle, you can have up to 4 streaming IDs. And so you can do it like that, or you can go live with 4 of your other friends and you can do, you can do live stream together. And, that seems to be the trend these days too for a lot of the live streamers. And so, yeah, so, and then, so phase 2, the subscriptions come out, and you can start, you can also start ano ba ito? You won't have the full utilization of the PTX. The PTX is our native token. And so you'll be able to, make donations and make subscriptions and earn at the same time. But if you are going to make a purchase on something, you can also, in the beginning, you can do it in USD. And then what we'll do is we end up taking that and then we turn that around and convert it into PTX in the beginning. And so that's just to give you a little glimpse of it, because we want to keep everything within the ecosystem. And kung tingnan mo yung charts namin, with all of the debacle that's been taking place the whole last week, diba? It was very catastrophic. You'll see in our charts that we weren't badly damaged at all. We just went from 12 cents to 10 cents. And the whole reason for that is because our model, we want to have an ecosystem large enough to where everything is being utilized accordingly. And so if everybody's utilizing our native token and keeping it within the ecosystem, ibig sabihin yun, di wala na yun sa circulation, di ba? And so that creates scarce because of the limited supply and controlled supply and controlled circulation. And so that is a living testament of that if you study our charts on LBank. But just to kind of give you an idea what that is, but with this alone, there's so much because there's 12 different revenue models. You can have your own store, your own merchandise paradise. So kung nag-YouTube ka, you don't actually have to. You can earn more because you can keep 95% of what you're creating, the content that you create. So you don't really have to eliminate YouTube because lahat ng mga content na pinoproduce mo, na ina-upload mo na sa YouTube, di ba? Pwede mo na rin i-upload sa PANDOJO. So you're doing the same exact work, you just upload it to a different platform, but you get to earn more on this side. Because once you're monetized with YouTube, they're carving out anywhere from 30 to over 50% of what you generate. And so you can earn more on the other side, but at the same time, you can garner a whole new followership and subscribers.
So Tito, parang parallel pala, no? So you're not here to 100% kumbaga compete with the other live streaming app, but
No.
pwedeng parallel
Complement.
na
Yeah.
you can upload your videos, do live stream in YouTube. At the same time, you can also do live stream sa Pando.
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay. So similar to what I'm doing right now kasi I'm doing a live stream on Facebook, naka-live tayo sa YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So baka in the future kasama na yung Pando sa pag nagla-live tayo.
Yeah.
So that's possible.
Absolutely. It is, most definitely. But the difference is you're streaming it in a decentralized platform, right? So
Yes,
lahat ng
I
mga censorship na mga that's been happening, like people losing their channels overnight because of something that they're being accused of, yung mga ganon. At least you won't have the politics, right? Because you have that in a decentralized platform. One of the biggest things that we're going to have after we stabilize this launch is we're going to have we're going to host an esports tournament, and we're going to this is going to take place at the end of the year, by the end of the year, and of course you have to utilize our native token to register, and the big prizes will most likely be in relation to our native token, but we're gonna have 100,000 gamers that's going to be participating in this, and we've already got a partnership with Mobile Legends, so it's going to be exciting. So it's going to be hosted inside our application, and so just stay tuned for that one. There's going to be a lot more coming through.
Exciting yan, ha? Exciting
Yeah.
yan. Tito. I was about to ask, how do you plan to market itong PANDOJO? Kasi you know, Tito, alam naman natin na dito sa online, no, and the decentralized, even centralized or decentralized, it's really the network effect that
Of course.
adds value to your token or to your project. So I was about to ask, how do you plan to market it? So nasagot mo na, Tito. So yung mga esports you're going to do. So are you going to, aside from those, no, yung esports, Mobile Legend, that's a big thing, di ba? So alam natin yan na malaki yan pag naka-partner ninyo. And
Yes.
aside from that, meron pa bang ibang mga or are you at the liberty to share kung ano pa ibang mga marketing efforts na nagagawin to attract yung
Mhm.
mga users and streamers na gamitin itong PANDOJO?
Of course. Yeah, I mean, like even with Thailand right now, they have major movements that's happening there because they started out there at the early stage, and so they're reaping the fruits of their labor currently. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna be attacking every forms of marketing and advertising, and we'll later in the future we'll be engaging with celebrities. We're also gonna be, especially with the esports tournament, we're gonna be having advertisers that's gonna be advertising because that's the whole goal, right? We get content creator, we get more subscribers, more followers, and then the advertising would come. So parang truly business approach talaga ito, and so we're going to continue to scale gradually. So of course, it's not going to happen overnight, and everything is a procedure. But even for me right now, I've been working at the level to even with you, Tito G, we've been able to establish a good working relationship and also forming a friendship along the way. But we're also looking at different angles from influencers and maybe advertising through having relationships with celebrity to do some marketing for us. There's plenty. Maybe even some TV ads potentially. So, but a lot of the efforts that we're doing right now, since it's in crypto space, is going through crypto influencers or those that are familiar with the space, that are hybrid crypto slash stock investors, if you will.
All right, all right, all right.
Mhm.
Good to hear that, Tito, no? So, a lot of projects are struggling talaga. There are a lot of good projects pero nag-struggle in terms of marketing eh. So, it's
Yeah.
good to hear that may
Mhm.
marketing plan ang Pando Project. Tito,
Mhm.
sagot, if it's okay with you, sagot tayo na ilang mga tanong ng mga tambay natin.
Huh?
Meron daw bang social media ang Pando Project? Saan nila pwedeng sundan?
For us here in the Philippines, we're highly active on Telegram and Facebook. So you can find us on Pando Project PH, and so we're on Facebook, Telegram, Twitter. So we just launched the social media platform for Philippines because we wanted to truly engage with the community. And so it's beginning to grow now because now that we're beginning to throw ourselves out there and letting people know who we are, what we're doing, and what we're trying to accomplish. And so we're looking for different ways to build the community. And right now the community we have is pretty solid, and we're slowly gradually moving up. So sooner or later we'll get into a hyper momentum.
So, Pando Project Facebook page and Pando Project Telegram group.
Yes, Panda Project PH.
Pando Project PH. Sige, I'll
Yeah,
put that on
yeah.
the description, Tito.
Mhm.
Just send me the link. I'll put that on the description para sa mga manonood na replay bombers natin. And
Sige.
may tanong si
Yeah.
Tita Mi B. May tanong siya,
Mhm.
may tie-up daw ba kayo sa e-wallet?
E-wallet. We have our Pando wallet, which you can go to pandoproject.org. So doon mo siya pwede i-download yung Rametron app, and you can also create your Pando wallet. Because what you'll do is to get the token, you have to go to the L Bank exchange, and of course I'm pairing niya ay USDT. And so if you have a Binance account, i-shoot mo na lang yung USDT sa L Bank, and then doon mo na lang i-acquire yung PTX once you have the USDT in L Bank. And then once you have your tokens, your PTX token, then you just withdraw it into your Pando wallet. Then doon mo may stake to activate your Rametron. So to activate your Rametron, 250 PTX minimum per unit for activation. So you can activate as many units as you want. So or as many PTX as you want in one PC. So pwedeng 250, pwede siyang 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 PTX. You can put all that in one PC as far as staking it. Because you'll get your weekly rewards, right? Either if you're doing simple staking or compound staking, you'll get your 100% APY in your tokens or 300% APY. Ang magiging difference lang doon is it's just going to be one node, right? And one Rametron ID. If you are more of the entrepreneurial type, you want to maximize your passive earnings, diba? So like in the example that I gave you, this is basically digital real estate. So you can have as many nodes as you want. So if you have the luxury of having 2 or 3 laptops or PCs, pwede mo siya i-download doon sa mga ibang units mo. Then you can divide your PTX holdings because the difference with that is you'll still earn the same sa staking, di ba? Because 2.5% weekly rewards is 2.5%. Ang magiging difference doon yung ano mo tawag doon? Yung proof of engagement. Because if your node transacts in engaging in work of delivery, di ba? Delivering the stream, you're going to earn at the rate of 0.8175 PTX per 60 seconds. So just to give you some perspective in that, if you are streaming 5 hours per day of delivery, that's going to be at the rate of 20 cents, hypothetically, that's going to be about 36 USD per day. So that's on top of your stake rewards. So kung meron just watching 24 hours of streaming, let's say like Game of Thrones, right? 24 hours per day, all 8 season. That's going to be roughly about $180 USD that you're going to earn per day. And so that's just, again, diba? Turn on to earn. All you have to do is just turn it on and you set it and forget it. And
I see.
And that's how simple it is talaga. And
So
sabi ni
I think Tito na-answer yung question ni Tito Gideon ko. No need to invest. So you need to get yung PTX tokens sa LBank exchange and then stake it papunta sa Pando wallet mo. Tito, pinakita mo actually meron ako nung Pando wallet. Pinakita mo sa akin kanina. Can you show us sa screen mo?
Sure. Yeah.
Yung dashboard, no? And paano pumapasok yung earnings?
Do I have to stop this one first or?
Ang dami talagang mga titos and titas, no? Makikita nyo, ang daming opportunity to earn sa crypto.
Oh yeah. Marami talaga. And so this is the Rametron, so you just download it on our main website, pandoproject.org, and then you can just download it from there. And then you can activate it through staking. So this is what the dashboard looks like, And so every single week, every Monday, makikita mo yung earning rewards mo. So like I said, you can do simple staking or compound staking. So regardless of how you participate, every single week meron kang makikita, right away. So like let's say for example over here, the earning balance for last week is 1319, 1,319. So pagka withdraw ka dito, mag-shoot sa Pando wallet mo. And then from your Pando wallet, then you can either cash it out, so you can send it back to LBank, and then you can turn it into fiat or another token, or you i-recompound mo ulit sa Rametron. So the difference with that, right? So week number 1, you earn your let's say 100 PTX just for simple math, diba? So 2.5% of that you're going to take out on week 1, and then kung i-compound mo, idadagdag mo na lang do sa what you started off with. So when you do week number 2, that 2.5% will be based on the new principal balance that you have that you started off with week 2, and then at the end mas malaki na siya compared to last week. And so if you do that for every single week for one whole year, that's how you're able to attain the 300% APY. So that's how that works. And then another feature pala, Tito, I forgot to mention, malaking feature ito. we also have a referral rewards, and this is also one way of how we do like organic growth, because this is truly a technology powered by the community. So this is truly a community project, and so we give rewards to those that likes to make referrals to other investors. So the way this is going to work is you can generate a referral link, right? You can click that, and then boom, ito na yung link mo. So kapag activate ng i-refer mo sa like if you refer to another investor and then they activate it, they have to plug in the activation code. So yung activation code na yun nakatayan sa Rametron mo. So you're going to earn 10% of the actual stake amount. So kung 250, right, the very minimum, so 10% of that is 25 PTX. So kung 2,500, then then you're gonna earn 10% of that. So whatever that amount is, you're going to earn 10%. So that's ilan na yon, Tito? Pang-apat na yata eh. Tatlo, apat?
Oh, pang-apat
So,
na, pang-apat na. Oo.
Yeah.
Tito,
So
may
that's
tanong
just-
dito si Tito Rico Zapa. Tito, activated na po ang Rametron ko at nag-earn na din po ako around 26 PTX. Tanong ko lang po kung may limit po ba yung PTX sa Rametron staking? May limit daw ba?
May limit.
Nang pwede
2%
mong i-stake?
per week.
Wala.
There's no limit. So you can put as much as you want. So I have investors that put 10,000, 100,000. I've even seen as much as 1 million. And you can stake that all in one Rametron, or of course, like I said, you can do the other method. Pwede mo siya i-distribute in different places.
I see, Tito. Galing kay Tita Rosa Rafael, Tito, ano po kaya yung max supply ng PTX? Wala daw kasing nakalagay sa CoinMarketCap.
Nasa white paper po. Makikita niyo sa sa main website namin. So if you go to pandoproject.org, you can see docs, and then makikita mo yung white paper. So, but to answer the question, we have 1.5 billion in circulation. And right now we're only in one exchange, which is L Bank, because we don't really.
When you say, Tito, 1.5 billion in circulation, so that's hindi pa yan lahat, may mga tokens pa na mare-release, or
well, a portion of that is allocated towards pag-mint ng tokens, diba, on your Rametron. And so that's the whole overall circulation. And just to throw this out there, by the end of this year, we're going to burn 50% of the circulation. So that's going to create a lot of demand as far as the value of it.
So 50% na nasa circulation you're going to burn. But yung minting niya ba, Tito, so just like the other projects, may cap ba yung pagmi-mint ng token? Ibig sabihin, may limit ba yung pagpuproduce nung token, or as long as may gumagamit magpuproduce ng PTX token to?
Yep.
Okay. So, tapo may tanong din dito, Tito, may help center daw ba ang Pando Project? Kasi si Tito John Jokes daw recently installed Pando, but I cannot run or turn on the mining.
Look for me on Telegram. I'll help you out with that. So a lot of our communications, especially here in the Philippines, we go through our Telegram group chat, and so you can personally DM me if you have questions, and of course someone within the community also, if you have questions, they're also willing to assist, as they're learning too. So tulong lang, but a lot of it's really not that complicating, because all you do is you just download the app, you just activate it through staking. Kasi once you do it like twice or three times, it becomes automated na you know exactly what you need to do.
Ayun. So, Tito, siguro last question bago ko namin bitawan. Sure. Talong ni Tito Maylin Adriatico. As of now, Tito, magkano po need para ma-activate yung Rametron?
250 PTX. So, sabihin na natin, so 10 cents per 10-11 cents per PTX times 250. That's about 25 USD.
25
So,
USD to
yeah,
activate
so
one Rametron.
that's really not much. But like I said, there's no limit on how many you want you can acquire, diba? And of course, you only invest as much as you're willing to invest, right? It's your money. So, kasi mga ibang tanong, tinatanong nila like, John, is this only for the elites? Like, no, this is for everybody. And oh yeah, yun nga pala, I wanted to point out too. We also have a social like a department within our project that we're currently donating to students, one Rametron unit. And so parang free money na rin ito, di ba? Para
One
makatulong
Rametron per student. Hindi naman college lang yan, na exclusive school, hindi ganon. Hindi exclusive pang na college
no,
students.
not school. Yeah.
Hindi
Yeah,
ganong
so,
scholar ang hinahanap mo, Tito.
So ang kailangan lang talaga is a copy of their ID and the school that they attend, email and phone number. That's it. And so as long as they're an active student, we'll reward them with the free Rametron, and then we'll help them get activated, and so they can, kasi they're the next generation din, di ba? So mas mabuti na rin kung turuan na natin kung paano sila mag-invest or how to save every week. And so while they're doing like the recompounding every single week, para nagiging habit na rin, right? So that's kind of our way of paying it forward too, as to teach the next generations. And at the same time, with the earnings that they get, and that's for their, for them to keep, however they want to utilize it. So,
All right, Tito. Thank you. Very informative yung session natin today. So yung mga if nabitin po kayo mga titos and titas, you can follow Pando Project PH sa Facebook and sa Telegram kung may mga tanong kayo. Yung Telegram community nila very active, no? Si Tito John very active doon sa Telegram. So kung may mga tanong kayo, just go to their Telegram account, Pando Project Telegram, no? So yun, Tito.
Yeah.
Any final words sa mga tambay?
We're looking for like mga live streamers, YouTubers, if they want to be part of the beta test group and be more involved as far as the development for future developments of our project. We would love to have you. So pwede mo na sila i-download, and then also you can participate by just letting us know that you want to, then we can plug you into the group. But you can download the app this week, and you can play around with it, and then then you let us know how you feel. But this truly is going to be a great application. So parang I've seen different projects that try to attempt social media and the blockchain, but they've already failed before they can even get going. So I think we might be the very first one that I've heard of that's doing a lot of things. And then we have 5 applications that we're going to release, 3 of them this year. And so just keep an eye on us. And but at the same time, we have a great opportunity in terms of having some of your allocations into our investments, because it's fairly safe, and we have a lot of utilities. So we have a lot of things to produce for our node holders. So yeah. That's a lot of information that I gave you guys. But if you want to learn more, just come look for me on Telegram, and happy to entertain any more questions. And we also have a YouTube channel that we're producing more content as far as educational purpose, and even Tito G too. He's doing it himself.
I will be joining. Yeah? I want to try it. I will be joining the beta test, the beta testing, and I will be downloading the app. Tito John, thank you for your time. Thank you for your time.
Salamat
and we hope to see you more sa show. And sana maraming mga maging scholars ang Pando, yung mga estudyante. So just mga titos and titas, just go to their Facebook page and Telegram account. Yan, Tito John. Salamat, Tito John.
Maraming salamat.
Right. Ayun, mga titos and titas. Punong-puno tong show natin. Ang daming opportunity sa crypto. 200, ako tumatak sa utak ko. $25 eh. $25 isang Rametron. So ako may key takeaway in crypto projects, mga titos and titas, no? So there's a lot of projects na that's happening in crypto space. So, and most of them are nasa early stage, no? Like Pando Project, no? Although matagal na, 3 years in the making, pero we considered pa rin na nasa early stage po ito ng mga titos at titas. And dito sa space na to, of course, laging may risk po na katapat yan. So, but as long as you know how to manage your risk, di ba? Sometimes you'll be rewarded din massively if tama yung bet po ninyo, no, mga titos and titas. But ang maganda, 4B, aralin yung project. Paano aaralin? Go to their social media page, no? Very active si Tito John sa Telegram, no? So kaya sabi ko sa inyo noon, mag-create na kayo ng Telegram, mag-create na kayo ng Discord kasi nandiyan ang mga marites. Nandiyan ang mga marites. So I hope, no, mga titos and titas, marami po kayo natutunan sa session natin today. Bitcoin, silipin natin. Gusto niyo ba? Gusto niyo ba? Dali, bago ako magpaalam. Mag-short muna ako. Teka lang. I-short. Ito. Bitcoin is, teka, wala pala. Ayun. Mga titos at titas, sa 4-hour time frame, yon, we are nearing the resistance line. Yan po yung ginuhit natin. So, once na nahit natin yan at medyo mabukol-bukulan tayo, so expect another leg down, probably hanggang babalik po ulit dito. That is why there's opportunity in trading crypto as long as you know what you're doing, no, mga titos and titas. So, I hope, kumpleto, busog na busog ang mga tambay, maraming natutunan. Bukas ulit! Huwag kayong mag-alala, bukas naman. See you sa Discord, mga Patreonatics natin. Let's have a short prayer bago tayo mag-iwahiwalay. Dear Lord, salamat po. Salamat po sa araw na to. Ang dami naming natutunan sa mga panibagong projects sa crypto space, Pando Project. Thank you for Tito John na nag-share sa amin ng bagong project na yan. And keep our mind always open para po to absorb yung mga learnings dito sa crypto. And guide us, Lord, in this journey. All this we ask in Jesus' name. Amen. Paano, mga titos at titas? Tanghalian na! Bye! Stay safe!